hello po, kumusta po sa inyong lahat? Mag-i-start na po tayo. If I can have everyone's attention. We are going to start with our program. We are going to have a performance. But before that, we would like to introduce ourselves. Bago po yun, gusto po namin makakilala muna sa inyong lahat. Gusto po kami. Ako nga po pala si Ramon Bonifacio and the Telemarket Community Action Network, or SOMCAN.
If I can have everyone to stay quiet for just a little bit. I know we want to kind of cheese this around and giggle, but I am Janine from Sagamore Community Action Network, or SOMCAN, and we are so happy that you guys are here. And we didn't expect this much people, but we're happy to have you. And I hope you guys enjoy the program, and also I hope you guys enjoy the art and just being with everyone at the same time. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and start it with the performance with our lolas on the sides, or titas, as they like to be called. So their name is the Young Ones, and they're gonna go ahead and perform songs for us and dance at the same time. Let's give them another round of applause, please. And then for the next part of our program, we're going to have a speaker. It's the Deputy Consul from the Consulate General, Deputy Consul Raquel Solano. And yeah, she's just going to do a little speech for us. So give it up for her.
Thank you. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all staying safe and well. Ngayon po ay pinagdiriwang natin ang ating Filipino-American History Month. At kasama po tayo ngayon, magkakasama tayo ngayon celebrating the event as a community. So we'd like to thank SOMCAN for organizing this event and for gathering as a community in celebrating this occasion. On behalf of Consul General Bill Frank Ferrer, who is our Consul General, who cannot be with us due to an equally important engagement, I would like to extend my warmest greetings and felicitations to all of you on the occasion of the Filipino-American History Month. Ngayon po, pinagdiriwang natin ang ating ang okasyon na yun, and many Filipino-American communities across the country mark the occasion with various activities. Here in San Francisco, in the heart of SOMA, we hold this unveiling event dubbed SOMCAN's Reclaiming Our Space. I think that there is no better way to conclude the month-long celebrations than with this event, which seeks to celebrate and pay tribute to Filipino culture, legacy, and history. For this wonderful initiative, we owe our thanks to SOMCAN, which organized this event, gathering us here together to mark and celebrate the occasion. We also thank Metreon and the Yerba Buena Gardens Conservancy for their support for this project. Let me also highlight the important role of our artist, Mr. Mel Vera Cruz, whose works are being featured here today. These murals feature heroes and sheroes whose work and accomplishments have contributed a lot in promoting the welfare of the Filipino-American community here in SOMA, in San Francisco, and in the Bay Area. Some of these sheroes and heroes have gone to the great beyond, and some are still with us. Regardless of where they are right now, we are thankful to them for making our communities, especially here in SOMA, a place we can truly call our home. As you know, a home is a safe place where one can be oneself, where one can get the love, the care and respect we all deserve and we all yearn for, and where one can get the support one needs to lighten their burdens and pursue their dreams. It is these things that our heroes and sheroes have provided and continue to give us. Through the work of these outstanding men and women, through the organizations they have created, the mechanisms and network that they have formed, it became easier for our kababayans to navigate the systems in place in their environment here in the U.S. It became possible for them to address their needs through the resources available in the community, be it in the areas of health, education, housing, employment, and family and community development. It became easier for them to find havens of support, especially in times of challenges and difficulties. Indeed, our kababayans who were uniquely challenged because of their various situations were able to alleviate, if not uplift their conditions, because of the positive and nurturing environment created for us all by our heroes and sheroes. Our kababayans were able to find faith in themselves, in their capacity to rise above the challenges that they face and pursue their aspirations because of the caring and sharing environment that we continue to foster in our community. It is through the empowering work of our community leaders, our heroes and sheroes, that the community here in SOMA is what it is today. It is also through the bayanihan spirit of the Filipinos, of our leaders, their resiliency and their values of pakikipagkapwa, pagmamalasakit, paggalang, and pagmamahal, that we as a people have survived and come this far. We have prevailed and we have tried, despite the challenges that we have encountered in our journey as Filipino-Americans, finding our way and carving our niche in this land that has become now a second home to us. Indeed, our culture is our strength. We have to learn how to own it, embrace it, nurture it, and harness it as we continue to pursue our aspirations and move towards the future. This year, we are also celebrating the 75th anniversary of the establishment of Philippines-U.S. relations. Our ties with the U.S. have endured through various seasons, and all because of you, our people, who continue to enrich the American economy, culture, and society with our own culture and vital contributions in various areas, on all fronts and at all levels. So mabuhay po kayo, mabuhay ang ating mga heroes and heroes. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for that inspiring speech, Deputy Consul. So for our next speaker, it's actually my privilege to introduce our partner that's willing to support our mission. So as we are here right now, the Children's Creativity Museum, they lent us our space for our program. So we had a rose program in here, and also they're the ones that we've partnered with the art. And I am so happy to introduce Carol Tang, the Director of Children's Creativity Museum.
Hello everyone, I'm Carol Tang. I'm Director of the Children's Creativity Museum, and on behalf of the staff, including Jess Punzalan, who is our Shiro who put this together with SOMCAN, with our Chairman of the Board of Directors, Eduardo Pineda from the museum here. We also have representatives from the Yerba Buena Gardens Conservancy officials here. We have Scott Rowitz and Jill Linwood. And I am also a board of directors of the Yerba Buena Gardens Conservancy. We welcome you and thank you for coming here today. How many of you have been to an event this big since March 2020? Is this your first event in a year and a half? It's mine. So we are so grateful and touched that you chose to come here today to break our distance from each other. It's been a long time, and I think for all of us, we recognize what really makes life meaningful is to gather, to recognize our history, our heritage, our family, our culture. And this is something that we've all missed for a year and a half. And so for the museum to have all of you here today to break that is just amazing, and we are very touched that you trust us to come here to provide you a safe and happy and wonderful experience. So thank you so much. We do want to say too that this museum has been here for 20-something years, and yet we've never partnered as much as we partnered over the last few months with SOMCAN, with Mel and Charlene as our first ever SOMCAN Artists in Residence at the Children's Creativity Museum. Through this process of the last few months, we've welcomed many community members to come and help paint, right, and weave with Charlene. And so we've been able to use the museum in new ways that we never would have imagined. And so again, we're grateful to co-create this experience with all of you, and for you to tell us how we can be of service. I think one of the things that this museum has been known for is we've always been led by a person of color. We've had a Japanese American, Filipino American, and Chinese American director of this museum. And so we've always recognized that we're a part of this community, not just geographically, but culturally. That we want to be a place where children and families come to find their own voice. Asian Americans are not destined to be quiet. We are here to make our difference. We've been here in this country, in this city, and we deserve a chance to tell our stories, to make videos, to make music, to make art, to show that we've made a difference, we've contributed, and we are part of the future. And we're again very proud that this museum can play a role in doing that for all of you today, and hopefully all the people who can come and see Mel and Char's art in the weeks to come. So with that, I will finish and give the microphone back to SOMCAN. And And again, we're very grateful. I hope we can see you back again here soon. Thank you.
So yeah, we are gonna have another performance by our Lolas. Kanina po kumanta sila. Ngayon naman po ay sasayaw sila para sa atin. Now, they're gonna be doing a dance for us. Wait lang. And their dance group name is Iyas. So it's a different one, it's a different group. They are dancing for us tonight. So let's give it up for them. And yeah. Yay! Didn't expect that one. You guys didn't expect that. You guys didn't know when they're gonna end, but they did. And now I'm gonna welcome our next speaker. It's a great honor to welcome her. I just wanna call Miss Angelica Cabande, the Director of Out-of-Market Community Action Network.
Hi everyone. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Happy Filipino-American History Month. Thank you for blessing this space with us. And thank you for being here to celebrate the legacy and the work of our community and the people that's here. We're really excited. There's a lot of hard work that was put into this, but there was also a lot of love. And it was, as we were putting this event together, we were, for me personally, I was like really touched by a lot of these people, even if I haven't met them. During my time in SOMCAN and other community spaces, because they're so amazing. The work they do is, just countless. The bio that we have in our booklet does not even capture the work that they have done or contributed. It's just a snippet. And we also understand that our community is beyond just 35 individuals. Our community has many, many contributions. A lot of unsung heroes, the name and nameless, right? But we wanted to capture and continue telling our stories because we're here. We are here. We live here. We're reclaiming our space in San Francisco, beyond the Bay Area to Louisiana, to Alaska, right? Even to the Philippines. So we really wanted to capture the amazing work that folks have been doing in the community, and we want to celebrate their legacy. And one of the things that I really appreciated when Al Robles was around was a lot of talk stories and sharing a lot of talk stories. But we also want to capture and make sure that we're able to continue these stories beyond us. We're able to have people read about these individuals. And this won't be the only time we're doing this event. So we really thank the Children's Creative Museum to give a lot of trust for us to do this work. And we really appreciated Melville Cruz to also trust and go through the process with us in naming these individuals, getting their families approval. So yeah, I'm really thankful that you're here, and we hope that you're proud of the artwork, but also proud of the living legacy of these folks, because their legacy doesn't end here. It goes on, and we hope you continue sharing their stories so we have more generations that would know the contributions of Filipinos, not just here in the South of Market, but beyond. So thank you so much for being here again, and mabuhay!
Thank you for that wonderful speech, Adajal. So for our next speaker is actually the lead artist of the art that you've seen in the windows. He's one of our two artists and artists that we collaborated in Rose or Reclaiming Our Space. So this is only part one. This is the part one of Rose Unveiling. There's going to be a part two. And if you stay tuned in our social medias, we'll let you know what the part two is. It's great. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce Kuya Melville Cruz.
My name is Manuel sister here in the US in 1995. I have been drawing since I was 5, but never had a clue why I was doing it. The reason became obvious after decades of struggles within. I had a lot of unanswered questions because of all the conflicted experiences I had. I was born in Manila, but I grew up in a small valley in the Philippines. My childhood was idyllic because besides our backyard, my playground were the swamps, hills, forests, and rice fields in our province in Quezon Province. But I was bullied when I moved to Manila by a teacher when I was in grade 5, and I was demoted to grade 2 because I couldn't understand the instructions in English. I was culture shocked. I made up and got back to my actual level, but developed a lot of insecurities because of these. I never realized I had a lot of trauma when I was young, of course, but also did not realize I was using art to express all my frustrations. Art became my cure because I was drawing all the time. It became my comfort, my language, and my savior. This is what I'm trying to share with you tonight. We have all been victimized somehow. Even the whole nation can have traumas. And I am offering a peaceful and reflective healing through the power of art. Not just drawing art, but all kinds of art. I was able to find my balance through this journey. So I am trying to share the revelation I saw with anyone who will listen, because I knew it can be done. I did it to myself, but I never dreamed it would reach this stage. I was and still am already satisfied to have cured myself and to inspire one person showing in a pop-up gallery, because we never know where that person will take the light. It is immeasurable. And now that the drawings are in a museum in a major city like San Francisco, it is now helping uplift a whole community. The small spark is creating a ripple. It is the power I am speaking about, and I feel it must be shared and sustained. I just say thank you for the trust you are giving me, because I know I am a torch bearer. I already filled my cup. So this happening is a great way of doing my calling, keeping the torch lit, and giving back what you have entrusted. Nakabuhat lang ako ng timba. All the pain cutting the stencils are nothing, because I know they are serving a bigger purpose that I can never imagine. I feel so fulfilled, but the baton is heavy. So I thank you and sorry too that I have to share carrying the load with you guys. The Children's Creativity Museum, South of Market Community Action Network, reclaiming our space participants, the heroes and sheroes, the volunteers, all the institutions and all the people involved, and my family for participating and bearing with me. We are more powerful when we are bonded together. I don't want to win alone, that is sad. Usong po tayo para masaya. It is true that I am good only with your collaboration, and I feel so satisfied that you are giving me the experience and my art the purpose. We are all involved because it is all about us, and I thank you all for believing and supporting the vision. Together we can achieve more. I avoided naming names because I don't want to miss anyone. You know who you are. What a blessing. It feels so fulfilling to see together our dreams coming to reality. Kapit busy po, we have more work to do. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, Kuya Mel. So for our next and last performance for today, I would like to present a poet that was a resident in the I Hotel before. I don't know if you guys have heard about the whole I Hotel scheme before, but now he's actually a resident again at the I Hotel. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Mr. Oscar Peñaranda.
Thank you very much. Might need a little help here because I can't run a little while. Yeah. But I came here about, I don't know, maybe 60 years ago, 60, not too long ago. I think there were places here that weren't here yet, that's all. Okay. I'm going to read about 3 or 4 poems. My poems are very short. It will reflect some of my bicultural, because I'm born in the Philippines. I still have a lot of Filipinos from back home. And I was raised here in the United States, so I still have a lot of the U.S. influence in me. So you probably will recognize some of this in my poems. Okay, the first one will be it's called The Haves and the Have-Nots. It's about that, the rich and the poor. 2 speakers in the poem, a rich person and a poor person, and you can tell they're not really getting along. And what to make it worse, one understands and speaks Tagalog, the other one does not. So here it is, the haves and the have-not. Voting, yeah man, voting, voting tayo. Voting tinga ng, you bow my thing, I bow your thing, voting. Daytime, it is daytime in the neighborhood. Madumious children gloat over the pictures of mansions and TV ads and Hollywood stars with their fancy cars. But at nights the billionaires prowl buckwar streets in the hood, fishing with their jeweled canes for stray dreams. He's forgotten how to dream, you see. A deluge of yearning in the woods of St. Francis does not equal a single drop of aborted passion in one corner of a tenement closet, fishing for stray dreams. You got your troubles, I got mine. Okay, this one is a familiar call at night if you were raised in the Philippines. It's also might soon be a familiar call here, hopefully, if MC Canlas and I get our way. It's called Balut. And me and Tony Remington, one of the other artists that was here, sort of put up his first publication, and it was the first and the last, and it's called Balut. And the name is Balut Beilut, because most of the people who are not Filipinos will not pronounce it, so I have to put Beilut. Because that's how they look at it. So Balut, Beilut, and I played with the word. Balut, Beilut, nourishment, egg, incipient, creation, a hatching, tough to swallow, risky eating, pirate's treasure, the loot, the hidden treasure, galleon gold, bingo, eureka, embryo fetus, birth and death in one, wedded. In Kuwait, aborted, dies aborted, eternal fetus. A call to hit the spot around midnight. Poor man's food, aphrodisiac, libido starter kit. Concupiscence in a nutshell. Replenishing, this is what you are given after you donate a pint of blood and a bottle of San Miguel beer along with it. No shit. Food for consumption, digestion, indigestion. Indulge, consume at your own risk. Cracked egg, no Humpty Dumpty, fails only after a fall, but a balut, SF Beilut, balot, wrapping, wrap, lumpia wrappers, wrap, balut, maiden voyage, swan song, first and last issue, shooting star, Ningas Kugon, westernization of the indigenous, Americanization of Filipino-ness, mainstreaming of the Filipino through mere changing of pronunciation, change name, change me. Down home, raw but cooked. Is earthy yet spiritual. Native, indigenous, primitive, uncivilized, barbaric. Style in content producing ideas. Again, a hatching, a trigger of hairy imaginings. Complete meal in a natural box. What else do you want? Kain na. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul, Tito Oscar. So to end our program, I would like to ask Ate Anjota Kabande, the director for SOMCAN, to go up stage again.
Sorry, I was reminded I forgot a lot of things. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go outside and do a ribbon cutting. Please bear with us. There's over 50 people that's gonna ribbon cut, which we're really excited with. So please slow it, be careful going outside. But we just want to also thank all of our Reclaiming Our Space participants who lives in the Sado Market or comes here or visits here. Our Reclaiming Our Space program is basically, we were tired of seeing our community be pushed out. We've seen it happen in the iHotel. We've seen it happen in the Sado Market. It's about time that we come with innovative ways to bring our community to City Hall to make sure that our voices is not heard, it's not just heard, but actually respected, and that really gave birth to the Soma Filipinas Filipino Cultural Heritage District, which you are in right now. However, like we said, we know our community's legacy and stories goes beyond the Sado Market, the iHotel, on the street of Oakland, where Mike Dream actually spray painted a really great graffiti artist, to Stella Habal, who was in the iHotel fighting for our manos, along with many people, right? To Rosita in Watsonville, who had a store there to make sure that our community can be fed and our health. To Amado, who went to the Philippines to fight for our indigenous people. These are just a snippet of who we are, right? This is just a snippet of our community's legacy. And we hope today that you will share everybody's story, because they are meant to be told and shared and continue to be told and shared. And I didn't mean to just name drop some people. There's definitely all the great folks on there. I just have a small time to do this speech. But again, we thank you. You really all inspired us. Your name and work that you have done would not give birth to the Soma Filipinas, to the work that, in the community that would have never given birth to the Filipino-American History Month. So all of this, we thank you for your work, your dedication, and we hope we want to celebrate with you today and every day and know that your work is not in vain. So thank you all. And yes, we're going to proceed by the carousel to do the ribbon cutting, and we will open up the spiral so you could actually experience how it feels out inside. There's the outside experience of the mural and the inside. But we do ask that only 15 people or a household go up one at a time, just for safety precautions. So please bear with us. This is our first event for a while. So we thank you again, and mabuhay ang Pilipino!
Who's Jeremy? Oh, Jerm. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Diyan ka lang. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna take it when she's cutting, so I just took her. There's about 60 people. I know.
Tita, we're here.
Legend.
Tita, we're here. Tita
Iba.
ko sunshine.
Iba.
Tita Ted Club. May Tita Ted yan. Ayaw mo yung, ayaw mo pa-selfie. Asan yung beef? Circle. Kuya, shaky ah. Shaky. May drone pa oh.
Huwag kang magulo. Live to, live.
Ay, live ba? Sorry. Ate, 1/4 lang daw cut nila. Slip lang. Ano ba tayo? Yan mo na? Paano pa makikita si tita? Di ba no?
Please introduce yourself.
I'm the mother of Amado, Hannah Rodriguez, also the founding director of the Wilson Center.
UC Davis.
UC Davis, and one of the honorees. I love the Southwood Market District. I lived here after I moved back to California after working in New Jersey. I needed to come here in the heart of San Francisco. Growing up, I grew up in the East Bay, but San Francisco always held a special place in our heart and family. And so it's such an honor here to be able to be part of this beautiful event. You know, it's so important to take my space. This is our home. We made a home here in the South America. We deserve to be here. We bring so much beauty. So much just wealth of culture, of knowledge. Again, I'm just so honored that I get to be here on this hall alongside my son. And, you know, I want to encourage folks to continue to support the work of SOMCAN. We would not be here if SOMCAN wasn't fighting the good fight to make sure that Filipinos have a place that they can afford to live, a place where when they look out the window, they can see their culture celebrates. So thank you. Maraming salamat to SOMCAN, Angelica Capande, and all the staff for all the work that you do so that we have a place here in San Francisco forever. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me see the scissors.
Yeah,
The golden scissors. Hey. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I know. Tita Julie. She's somewhere.
Speech, Ate Luisa. Since you're an official legend now. It's just this is the live. It's still live right now. People are watching.
The lip service, we are the community. And, you know, thank you so much.
Thank you. Ate Juvie. Oh, say hi. You wanna say hi?
Hi, everyone.
People are watching still. It's the live.
It's live?
Mm.
Oh, maraming salamat sa SOMCAN. And
Where?
congratulations to the audience.
Where's your scissors?
My sister.
Oh, nawala.
Take it already.
Oh, it's okay.
Bye.
It's isa pang legend.
Tapos sa phone ko pa po. Sabi sa camera ko.
Okay, sige. Go, Ate Irina. Kuya MC,
Dito pa po.
shout out naman. You're on live. What can you say about this event?
Magaling, maganda, mahusay.
Did you see your, ayan siya.
Kaiba-iba.
Kay Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Alright.
Palikahin. Imagine mo yung glass window.
Uh-huh.
Dito sa mga Pilipinas.
Heroes in our windows and si Tito MC and yung art right there.
Bayani sa bintana.
There you go. Thank you. Hi. Special shout out sa artist Kuya Mel. Say hi to everyone who's watching. This is live.
He's the artist. Say thank you.
There you go.
Thank you,
More work to do. All right. Once again, si Kuya Mel, one of the artists who led the everything here. There you go. Can I get a little interview, Tavern? What can you say about the event? Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Thank you so much for honoring me and the people that came before. They're so important in helping to uplift what we do today.
There you go. Say hi to the people who's watching. It's live. Can you introduce yourself again?
I'm Bernadette.
There you go. Thank you. Say hi. All right, let's show off the. Oh, say hi, ladies. It's live. Say hi, guys. We're live. Oh, okay. We're on live right now from the SOMCAN page.
Hello, everybody.
Say hi. Introduce yourself.
Your brother in the South Market area, born and raised in San Francisco. My brother's born in the Philippines. I came out here in December.
All right. What do you think about the art?
I mean, it's awesome. I got chills when I saw it. Brought tears to my eyes just to see him as one of my swing fans.
Yeah.
To just say beautiful.
All right.